morning. Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday. It doesn't feel like Tuesday. It feels like a Monday. Good morning. So, yesterday I accomplished a great deal, more than I thought. I got everything moved around in my room. I got my free arm going down in the needle down position, and I'm like ecstatic because I was holding off because I put the whole motor together, but the adapter, there was nowhere to screw it like I told you yesterday. So I knew that for some reason I knew I needed to sand it down. That free arms automatically have an adapter. Steve from Sewing Gold told me I was absolutely correct, and I went ahead and did it. And as soon as I got off the phone with him, it was like bam bam, thank you ma'am, like 5 minutes. And it is amazing. I was sewing, I thought I had a sample. I was sewing some stuff yesterday and I was really excited about it. I think the people on Patreon, when we're doing the exterior of the Annette today, and I think they're going to see me on the free arm. My I'm looking at my I have, like, you guys already know that I love fabric, but you guys know that I love interfacing and I like to try a lot of different. My interfacing wall isn't the best. So after I do the exterior with Patreon, I'm going to work on my interfacing wall and label, because sometimes I forget where I got my interfacing from. And then when you do that, and you need to get some more, you're just like, okay. Good morning, Lynette. So I'm really excited about it. I have Kindle's gonna put some more shelves up. But you can see that's where I used to film the captain's log. I still haven't figured out. You guys are probably going to go into different spaces each day until I figure out which one I want to do. I do like this because this is one of my favorite artists, Brit Stitch, and that's the Nova. So I was like, what? I bought it. But over there, I have like Coco Chanel and other art from Brit Stitch that is like sewing related. So I don't know. She's my favorite artist. So I did do that. So everything's moved around. I'm really excited. I'm going to give it a really good sweep and a mop. Then I put my rug down. I have like a really cool Star Wars rug. So I'm going to put that down. But I'm really excited because my cutting table is behind this light thing. And how Kendall wanted the space to be, he was really right. It gives me so much more room all the way around. I still haven't figured out my stitching, like where I'm gonna like put the cameras when I'm sewing. So this is gonna be interesting. We're about to go on a little trip. Yeah, I think that's it. Loki has his cone off today, so he's doing his Lokiisms, and as soon as I say his name, he moves. he still has to be in the crate for an additional 5 days. It's not that bad. He's healing up really good. So yeah, that's pretty much. I did all that yesterday. I need to do some more folding for my woven interfacing and my woven fabrics. And then Kindle's going to put some additional shelves up so I can put my wands up. Yes, there's about to be wands everywhere. And I need another shelf for just for threads, because I have some threads, all of them up there, but I just want to make sure they're all visible, because I don't know about you, but I am a person, if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. And then I'll order something and I'll be like, wait, I already have this like after. So yeah, that's me. And I have to do all the electrical stuff to plug in all my machines, and that's what I'm basically going to do today. So yeah. I'm planning on doing the other part of my wax canvas. I have part 1 already saved, so I'm going to show you what all the wax canvases that I made look like. It's going to be pretty cool because now it's like in 30 days, so you can really get the gist of what this fabric looks like. And so I'll have that. I'm hoping to have that and the other videos all available by between Thursday and Friday. It's just we are like deep cleaning. We do this like once a year. And oh my God, I don't know. I understand because, like, okay, so you guys follow Monica. Whenever she's deep cleaning, she's like MIA from Facebook, YouTube, everything for like a couple weeks. And she takes so much detail into her deep cleaning. It is amazing. Like, she also likes to feng shui her broom around a lot. And this is like the first time I feng shuied it in like a year and a half, and it took a lot out of me. I first found some stuff that I was missing, that I knew I was missing, but I didn't know where it was. Like, there was like a package of hardware, like Nightmare Before Christmas, and I was like, I know I have it. I know I have it. I don't know where it is, and I found it. It was underneath one of my dressers, and I was so mad at myself because I didn't even bother to think to look there. Because I guess what I do is whenever I get packages, I bring them over to my ironing station, right? And I usually remove all the boxes and take all the stuff, the like, not the stuffing, all the stuff to protect it out. And I usually recycle that, or upcycle upcycle it when I'm packaging my handbags for people. And I guess it fell behind the ironing station and just went underneath the dresser, and I had no idea it was there. Good morning. So yeah, that was it. I did go into K&A yesterday because someone mentioned it twice. Oh, how did I not know about them? They have some of the coolest pools I've seen in a long time. I already have the chocolate frogs in my cart for Harry Potter. They have some amazing stuff. I haven't had a chance to look at the fabric. Whenever someone sells fabric and hardware, I always look at the hardware first because I don't know. I know I can do reverse applique and create my own stuff. So that's just like the first thing I gravitate to is the hardware. They have beautiful hardware, and I have some things in my cart that I definitely want to try to get soon. Loki. So yeah, I looked at them yesterday. I was really excited, but I was tired removing industrials and stuff. I need to really work out because I was exhausted, like exhausted. At 6 o'clock, I was like, I'm not doing anything else today. But it was cool. It looks, I like the way it looks. I need a little bit more organization. Oh, I bet I need to check out their fabric. Like, their hardware, I want all the chocolate frog magnets like right now, and the zipper pulls. They're so gorgeous. I seen that they have like a couple like magnets. I was like, I've never seen anything like this before. So I don't know why I haven't heard of them, and it just shows you how out of the loop I am. I totally get it. When you strike, and then when you step down because you're trying to focus on your business and whatever, it could be it's like a weird feeling, like you're happy that you're focusing on you, but you're sad at the same time, because that's exactly how I felt with Notorious. And like and now they have all their May the 4th stuff out, like not all but most. They have a admin by the name of Jasmine. She makes beautiful clothing, and she's one of the admins over there, and she did a unboxing, and I totally fell in love with the Ahsoka print. And they have some really cool, like kind of like pinup ish Star Wars. That particular print I'm not really fond of. I'm not gonna lie. I don't ever want to give you falsified information, but they have like it on an Ahsoka in damask that's like gold on a blue, and I'm just like, I really want that one. And I really want all the Ahsoka prints because obviously I am a big Ahsoka fan. Tano's up and running, and I'm really excited. So I'm like looking at all these May the 4th stuff, and I'm just like, yes, give me it. So I hopped over on Instagram to look at Notorious, and they showed Jasmine opened up, and she had like 4 or 5 prints, and I really liked the first 2. And then on Instagram, they showed the blue damask with the gold, and I was like, that's gorgeous. Let me see if I can get a website. Yeah, Lynette. I think sewing rooms have a vortex. I buy scissors all the time, and I'm forever losing them. Let me see if I can get a Also, I found this really cool Aussie group that does like I have never seen hardware like theirs before. Someone posted this very lovely Harris bag with all like Harry Potter hardware, like I have never seen Harry Potter hardware like this before. Not Chicago screws, nothing. And I was like, oh, I might have to mosey on down and get me some stuff from Australia. I don't know how that shipping is probably going to be ridiculous. My next big shopping thing is usually after uh Comic Con because that's when I have like an influx of money and I put money back into my business. That's when I usually buy like different hardware from different people. All right. And here is the K Custom Fabrics. So, oh, Kimmy B. Okay. I've never ordered from Kimmy B either, but I do recognize that name. Yeah, okay. Well, Lynette, also, I appreciate the fact that you have separate scissors for interfacing because I do too. And I seen these really cool tags and now I can't locate them. They're scissor tags, like so you write on like if they're for, vinyl interfacing and whatever. But normally all my interfacing scissors are these from Tandy Leather. That's what I cut all my interfacing with. So, and these one pair have last me, they're still sharp too. They're like, I have had these for 6 years. So I cut all my interfacing with them. And then I have my scissors that are just for here. My paper scissors are always these ones from Tim Holtz. So I started like color coding things so that way I can know what is what. As you can see, they're really well loved. These are the paper ones. These are the fabric ones. Not fabric, but interfacing. And then everything else is just for fabric. But so if I see these big, fat, chunky black handles, I know that that is just purely for me cutting out paper patterns. So I had to figure out a system because I accidentally used my LDH scissors like 3 years ago on paper and I was like devastated. I got them sharpened and everything, so they're fine. But I was like, why did I do that? And it was a whole big confusion because I generally if I have scissors for three to 4 years, they kind of like get demoted down to being paper or fabric, like paper or like interfacing scissors. So because I'm really bad at sharpening, going to get my scissors sharpened. So, but LDH scissors stay sharpened for a while, and same with Kai's. But I don't like all of Kai's scissors. I do love their rotaries. The rotary blades stay sharp for a very, very, very long time for me. But yeah, I have like a little bit of scissors from everywhere. These are my favorite Kai scissors. You would think it's the one with the black handles, but no. I don't know why. These are the V5210. These are my favorite. They're relatively less inexpensive than the professional ones, but my professional ones seem to dull really fast and I wind up not liking them and giving them to Kindle for wrapping paper. Literally, you can ask him. He has like a whole bunch of Kai scissors. These are my favorite. I have I have a lot of LDH scissors. I used to like people would ask me in Swoon when I was doing lives where I got them from. I'd buy them directly from the supplier in Canada, and I love them. My favorite snips are these matte black ones, Midnight. Um, they stay sharp for a very long time. My issue is that I bought a really beautiful pair of like the 8-inch ones or 9-inch ones, and I dropped it on my floor. My floor is concrete. I'm in the basement dweller right here. And the handle broke and they can't replace them or fix them. So I literally have not thrown them away. I have them in my planter. Like it's going to magically grow me new pair of scissors because I was devastated when I broke them. So right now I'm just sticking with Kai right now because I couldn't, it was a clean break too. Like if I know someone that knows how to weld, they could probably weld it back together. That's probably why I'm keeping both pieces, because in hopes that someone can fix them, because they're just too pretty just to throw away. I refuse to throw them away. So I have those. What else is happening? There's something happening today. Oh, today's the 25th, so that at 9 o'clock a.m., which I think is in 8 or 9 minutes in Eastern time, they're going to start that no go from Cadil Patterns. So like, there's going to be Susie and Rosie are going to be doing it so long, and they're going to have the designer on as well. And there is a series of YouTubers that are going around and they're doing a marathon of the same pattern. So you have like Lauren, there's a whole list, a slew full of people that are going to be there at what times. And I think it's pretty amazing. I like when I like when like YouTubers do that, because I think it's cool because everyone has different sewing styles. Okay. Okay. They have 2 different sites. Yeah. I didn't know a lot of people have that now where they have 2 different sites. I know Alchemats have it, and even though I'm a striker for them, I notoriously go to the wrong site. Like notoriously. I don't know why. I don't like I know better. Like this is for pre-order, this is for retail. Um yeah, notoriously. And I always have to be like, "Oh, God, I got to message Olivia." Let me see. Let me see if I can get you guys a list of the people's names, the YouTubers' names. I'm going to be why I'm sewing today, because I have something I'm trying to sew up real fast. While I'm sewing today, I will probably be watching all of these YouTube, so you'll just see me popping on like, "Hi everyone." So you have Mormino, you have Sew Stitch and Cold, you have the designer Cadil Handmaids, you have Sew Country, you have Six Stitches, Jessica and Grace Bacon, Jolie. You have all like Emporium, Stitch and Designs, all these like really cool people that are going to be doing lives and doing like a marathon. I think it's cool. Let me see. It's from like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. CDT time. So all these people are going to be going live. And I think that is like the coolest thing. Like I love marathon stitching because one, you get to see somebody else's style. Two, you get to just like I don't know, it's like really a community thing. And I think it's cool. Every single one of those YouTubers are extremely talented, and I cannot wait to watch them um while I'm working. You have to go to their channels, yes. So the way it works is that you just go to each person's channel. I will put a link to, if you're part of So Girly Fun, she has it as her banner, but I'm not seeing where it's a list of all their channels. I'm pretty sure if you just put like the name in, you'll be able to find them all. For I don't have a video today. I'm doing Patreon today, and that will be I'm hoping I'm gonna cut out the exterior. See, 7 p.m. See, Joe, I think it's really cool. I'm going to be watching as soon as I'm done doing taping my video, because I have a couple of patterns I need to sew up real quick. So I'm really excited. I'm not too sure. It doesn't have, I'm thinking Jolie's going to have to help us. Because I have no idea who stars. I seen the banner on So Girly Fun, and it does not have who starts on there. I just know it starts like in 5 minutes. So I don't know what person starts first though. I'm sorry. But I think it's cool because first of all, Kadil's patterns are amazing. And she has some pretty cool patterns that are coming out for the future too. And I had the honor test one of the patterns, and it was amazing. She is a great writer. She's a good designer too. She's really receptive to feedback, and I feel like this is really important to tell you guys because I don't want to ever be like, oh, this person's super nice and they're mean behind the scenes. That's not, I'm not about that life. So she's really nice. She's really receptive to feedback. She's very positive in the group. And I gotta admit, her bag that I test for is pretty freaking cool. And it comes together. I'm always surprised when a bag looks really, really complicated and it comes together like that. And you're just like, whoa. So, yeah, her patterns come together really nice. So, yeah. I know I seen you. Let's see. All right, I'm going to screenshot these and then copy and paste all the stuff. So Ashley is first. Ooh, Danielle's going to be doing it. I love Danielle. You know how I am about her. She's like a really good. All of these are really good bag makers. All right, here we go. Hold on. Oh, I have too many characters. Hold on. Un momento, por favor. Okay, let's see. Why are you being weird? Come on. All right, there we go. So we have Ashley at 9 a.m. So it has everyone's. It's sorry, it's all muddled, but I think it's really cool. Yeah, it's a time zone thing. So 9 a.m. CDT, not EDT. I'm sorry. I always think everything starts in the Eastern time, and it really doesn't. Everything's central. I think it's just because first of all, that's a lot of YouTubers to get in different time slots. So again, you know they're easy to work with, and they're cooperating and talking to each other because that is hard. That has to be extremely hard because people have different types of jobs. There's some people that sew bags full time for a living. There's other people that are teaching classes, sewing classes, and then there's people that have other jobs. And then this is their other job or side job or what they're working on. So the fact that they all are working together and they all have different times, I think is pretty cool. I think everything is yes. I don't know why I think everything is Easter time. Everything. And like when something like whenever I call Monica, like I because normally when I get off here, I start cutting and the person I call is Monica. But she's in Texas. So she's always like an hour and some change behind me. And I'm like, oh my bad. It's like 8 o'clock over there to you. So, she'd be like, yes, Genova. I'm like, are you going to be sewing today? So yeah, like everything I think is EDD time or ET time. So, but I think this is really cool. I mean, again, the reason why I tell you to watch it is because you may find a new YouTuber that has like a similar aesthetic, a similar sewing like sewing teaching skills like you want, crave, and need. So I think that is cool. Oh my God, Leslie. I would want your job. I'm not gonna. I love puppies, but I don't think I will be good at it because I think I would just snuggle with them. They'll be like, excuse me, ma'am, you said you're gonna wash my dog." So I'll be like, "I can't help it. I don't care if he stinks. I just want to snuggle." Um, yeah, we're gonna be actually me and Kendall were talking about getting having a mobile one come for Loki because I did the apple cider vinegar. He just smells, and it could be in the vet said because he had 3 surgeries within 3 weeks and then hasn't bathed. The surgeries himself, like all the medicine and everyone putting their hands on him, and then the wound, he's going to smell. We've been trying to just like like spot clean him kind of with towels and not get him soaking wet. And yeah, he stinks. He stinks real bad. Yeah, I don't think first of all, you have to deal with puppies. I could not, my focus, my ADHD would not have me washing it. Two, you have to deal with some dogs that have temperamental issues. I don't know how you do that because I still flinch if like a dog growls or barks. Like it's just because I was afraid of dogs when I was little. Um, and I guess there's a part of me that still fears dogs in a way. So, and then second of all, like I don't know how you do it. Like I was watching this groomer. I like my favorite. I do watch reels, and one of my people that I watch is a dog groomer, and she was doing a Malamute, and the Malamute had like kind of like yellow and orange hues because that's what happens sometimes when you're blonde. So she did like a blue shampoo, and he was like platinum blonde, and I was like, oh shit. Kendall was like, stop watching these. I like to watch. There's this person on Instagram that washes just Cane Corso, like Cane Corso Great Danes and like bigger dogs. I will sit there and just watch it. Me and Hope will watch it just for like hours. It's so entertaining to us. We don't know how they do it. There's so much to it. I don't like, especially when they get down to clipping the nails. I'm like, every dog doesn't let you go in between their toes. My dogs do because my mom was really adamant whenever we had a puppy to play with their paws. And none of my dogs ever had an issue with a cleaner, like clipping their nails or whatever, because it's kind of like, okay, I'm used to people playing with my paws. Um, yeah, so I think your job is incredibly hard. You have to deal with not only the owner, but the temperament of the pup. And it could be exhausting. I know if you probably clean Loki, you're probably like, why can't this dog stop jumping on me? And that's something we're constantly working on. So I feel like your job is hard. I know. I'll be like, Shinova is the dog whisperer just to calm the puppy down, and then we'll take it to the back. I don't know. I If there was a job just cuddling puppies all day, I think I would do that. I would sign up for that. Oh my god. Yeah, I try to spot clean him. Like so I did what you guys said. I did the apple cider vinegar 50-50, and he smelled good for like one day. And I'm like, and then the thing is because he has jowls, like he gets like peanut butter kibbles and everything because he still takes medicine, everything in it. And then he does the shake, the Turner and Hooch shake. Oh my god, like that. We're like everybody like runs like aborts as soon as he drinks because he drinks like copious amounts of water. Like it's a whole gallon of water jug, right? He drinks all of that, and then he comes to you and he's like, "Let me give you kisses, let me love you up," and you're like, "No, please no, I beg of you." You majestic Loki, you. So yeah, he's an interesting, like Roxy doesn't do that. She like I don't know, that dog always stays clean. She's so like dainty. She's always staying clean. But Loki, he like you go wash him and then like 5 minutes later he's like peeing on his paw and you're like, really? I just brushed you, I washed you. All right. Yeah, yeah, Turner and Hooch drool. That's because like I'll be he. It's not as bad because his jaws are not as big, but it always happens after he eats and after he drinks water. And now when Kendall has to give him his medicine with peanut butter, like I am like happy when the medicine stops because peanut butter kisses is absolutely the worst. It made me not want to eat Reese's Pieces anymore because it's the smell of peanut butter with drool, and you're just like, I'm done. I'm wipe my hands of this. I wipe my hands of this. I don't understand why that's the one he wants to kiss you the most. And first of all, I think he lives up to his name. He's mischievous because even he will have my 17-year-old running into her room because like right after he takes his medicine, he'll have like peanut butter in his jowls and he will try to kiss her. And I'm like, I'm dying laughing because it's not me, but like, it's the worst. Yeah. Only with when he only has it when he eats or when he drinks. Now, occasionally, if we're cooking something, like when I was cooking the ribs and I was going in there and like turning them over, if something smells really good, he'll start salivating, and then you'll hear Faith, ew, 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 ew. He's just, it's like he's an interesting puppy. Let's just say he keeps me on my toes and everybody else. But yeah, like you would like you can he does like baby whimpers when the kids are home. See, everyone thinks I don't like him crate it, but the kids don't either. So they'll just open the crate, get in the crate with them because you guys already know the Great Dane crates are massive, and they'll do their homework in the crate, and he'll just lay on them. Like, and if one of them gets out, he'll start whimpering for another one to come in, and I'm just like, you are so spoiled. Oh my god, I carry towels, but Dalva sent me this Instagram where this dog drinks the water, and beside him in the bowl, because you know how like sometimes the two, he has a towel and they'll be like, wipe your mouth, and he dabs it. I'm like, I literally need to have Loki learn how to do this. But I also want him to do the talking one with the buttons, and Kendall was like, hard pass. Because I wanted to do the yes, no, and just like some fun ones. I think he could do it. I think so. I'm like, everyone has different things. Like Kendall's like, oh, it's just love. He doesn't get grossed out. But the other, me and the kids are like, no, no. So the peanut butter kisses happen right before Kendall leaves because he gives him the medicine then, and then he gets his medicine again at 9 o'clock at night. So that's when the peanut butter kisses, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go take a shower, or I'm gonna go do something, so I'm not in the vicinity for that. The water kisses is throughout the whole day. Because he's so big, I guess I never noticed. My other dogs, they would drink like you just little bowlfuls of water, and you would just like keep refilling it. We got him that big gallon thing that goes in, and it's kind of like a bird feeder. It keeps giving them the water. That dude can drink like I have never seen before. Like, he is my kid because everyone knows I'm a big water drinker in the house. It's like that is my kid because he drinks so much water, and he eats 2 times a day. So when he eats, that's when he gives you the kibble kisses. And then before, we also called them like, he had a lot of sweet potatoes when he was after the surgery. Sweet potato kiss. I am not ever eating sweet potatoes until like fall because and like, and then my son likes to give him bananas. Like, so like my kids are really weird. If there's like one brown dot on the banana, they won't eat it. So Kendall likes them because he could put them in a smoothie because the more ripe they are, the sweet they are. But if he doesn't get them soon enough before the kids will give them to Loki, and Loki looks forward to them. And I'm always intrigued that they're on the counter and he never goes for them. He waits until my son gives it to him. It's the most intriguing thing because like I said, he likes to grab and run. Like he'll grab stuff and run, but he never grabs the bananas. So there has to be some kind of thing. I think he's just playing with the kids because he never grabs the bananas on the counter, and he could just stick his head on the counter and grab them like without no pause being on there. Oh my god, I want the button thing so bad. Like I think it's the coolest thing because there's this there's this one person that like this dog is always forever telling his master no, and it's just like hilarious to me. But at the same time, I'm like, it would kind of freak me out if you're like, hey, do you want to eat? And it's like, no. You want to go outside? Yes. You're just like, I don't know if I like this or not. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe they're doing it. Like he also does it. Like my husband will get like go to Whole Foods or wherever he gets and get like these massive sweet potatoes because Loki loves sweet potatoes. There's something with that whole pumpkin and that whole family, the family, that he will eat those vegetables. They're his favorite vegetables to eat. So Kendall gets in the beginning of the week, he'll cook all these sweet potatoes like, and they're all like glazed and whatever, and he'll put them on the oven to cool down. And again, Loki could just put his head on the oven if he wants. We have seen him take things off like chicken, steak, and he's fast. Like you don't expect something that big to be that fast, and it just proves me wrong and proves that my fear is right. That if dragons are alive, they will destroy us all. Okay, so he doesn't grab the sweet potatoes. He waits until Kendall gives him one. And so I think he likes to play around with us because I see him patiently wait for other things and never go for it. But we have learned now if we're cooking any kind of meat, somebody has to stay in the kitchen. You cannot like what is that noise? Oh, someone's at the door? No, because Loki will take your meat. Like, he will take it in like 5 seconds and not. And then he'll do like Smeagol, like, oh, I know I did something bad, but I'm wagging my tail. You're like, yeah, he's a interesting puppy. Good morning. I know. I wish I slept late. Kendall went to bed late, and then he was snoring so loud at 4 o'clock. I've been up since 4 a.m. I can't go back to sleep. Once I get up, I can't go back to sleep. It sucks. Yeah. Right? Okay, so here's the thing. I like the name Skittles for a dog. That's super cute. I might have to take that for the future, just so you know. Because I can do it with the IE. Because we all established that I like IEs at the end of my dog's names, or an I. Just so Loki does not beg for me. He does not really beg for Kendall. He goes for the kids because the kids sneak him stuff underneath the table. Now, the worst person who sneaks him food is Hope. Hope, like, baby, like, straight, like, gives him just stuff. Like, oh, he's so cute. I gave it to him. And you're like, you're at the dinner table. So he will just put his head down. This is how big he is. I have a farm table. He will go to the farm table, put his head down, and his body is still like, he's going down at an angle. And Hope will just give him stuff. And I'm just like, whatever. He doesn't beg for me. But if I'm cooking meat and I'm by myself, I have to like put it in the oven or put it in the fridge or put it somewhere where he can't get it because he'll clear the counter in like 6 seconds and not even think anything of it. And he's fast. He's super fast. Like the scariest time is we get mostly boneless stuff because my kids hate stuff with bones. So Kendall got chicken breast and they had the chicken rib in it. I heard the door knock and I was waiting for a package from DHL. We all know DHL will put a thing on your door like we came, you didn't answer. So I'm like running to the door. He grabbed one. Hope was like, he has one. The DHL guy just left the package because he seen this big dog running around the house and like all my husband wasn't home. All of us had to run and like kind of like tackle Loki and pull it out of his mouth. Now, my father-in-law absolutely despises the fact that we can just go into Loki's mouth because he thinks that he's going to bite. He's never bit any of us. We were just used to grabbing things out of his mouth. But yeah, it took 4 of us to get him. And we got it just in time because I'm like, I am not trying to go to the vet because he swallowed chicken bones. But yeah, Loki's fast, and there's certain meats that he likes better than other. He really doesn't mess with turkey. He does not like the smell of it. But like yesterday, I was making pork shoulder ribs, and he was in the kitchen like, "What's up?" And I'm like, his cone of shame, um, his cone of shame and sorrow kind of deterred him where he didn't go on the counter because it's this big, so he would bounce off. But now he has it off, and there is a different Loki than the Loki we've had for 3 weeks because it was harder for him to get things with that cone. Okay, so Ed, we got Ashley who starts at 10 a.m. I think this is so cool though. I think this should happen a lot more, and I will definitely participate in the future if I'm asked because I think all these people doing the same pattern is just like chef kiss for me. Yeah. Okay. So Loki likes tuna. He loves the tuna in the can. If you open it, no matter where you are in the house, he'll be there in like 6 seconds. Like what is that? The Roadrunner, like out of nowhere, and you're just like, where did you come from? Um, he likes the smell of tuna. He does not like the chicken in the can. Like so, my husband was trying to when he wasn't drinking a lot of fluids after he got out of the hospital. They were like, open up a can of tuna and mix it with water, and he drank all the water then. So Kendall was like, he'll like the chicken. No, he doesn't. He likes venison. Venison is big out here. You cook anything with that, and he's right there, like, what's up? You're gonna give me some? It's gonna taste good. Yeah. I listed the link to well listed the names and times that they're gonna be going live. I think I think it's gonna be awesome. So like yeah. So I haven't figured out what I'm gonna cut out for my exterior of my bag. I usually would have it cut out already. But because I got everything moved around. And again, I'm really excited that everything's moved into its place. I just need to organize a little bit more. I just realized you guys are just getting like Shanova's ADH personality. You got Tula Pink right here, the Bernina. You have Brit Stitch. You have She-Ra from Netflix. You have the Hocus Pocus candle, and then Princess Bride book. That's how my brain works. If you came into my room, you would like it. Because grown men that work on like telephone lines or Verizon Fios or whatever, whenever they come down here, they're like, like the Fios guy really wanted to touch the dark saber, and I was like, you can't. That's not how it works. That's not the way. Not, oh, oh, that's cool. I never even thought about doing that, mixing it with the to make the dog food softer. I'm His tuna kisses are not better than water kiss. Oh god, it's so bad. I like it's to the point where I like love the fact that Kendall feeds him in the morning and one of the kids feed him in the afternoon because he immediately wants to hug and cuddle and kiss you after he eats. And you're like, just let me wipe your mouth, buddy. Let me just let's take this paper towel. And he's like, no, let me snuggle. And just like he did it to me this morning. I'm pretty sure I have drool down the side of this arm, like drool stains. Because after he eats, he immediately wants to cuddle with me. And I'm like, okay. Okay, I'll let you cuddle. It's hard. How do you tell a dog no, we can't cuddle? You can't. You can't be like no. So yeah, I am going to. I have never gave him sardines. I never even thought about that. No, like we're all we whenever we're looking for getting canned stuff, it's always tuna, and then now we're always on a hunt for pumpkin puree, and we already said that as soon as it starts showing in the grocery stores in August and September, we're just gonna like stock up for like a year supplies because that is like Loki's jam is pumpkin and sweet potatoes. That is his like he's like all about that. Right? So yeah, I'm going to cut out the Annette, then hop on to Patreon and do a live and film us doing that. And then I am working on a pattern. Yeah, Turner Hooch drool. I'm telling you. And he does that shake, and you're just like, and then the drool will go over his snout, and you're like, I'm not touching you. I'm good. I'm sorry. I love you. Hope, wipe his nose. No. Kendall's the only one that doesn't do it reluctantly. He's like, it's fine. This is natural. And I'm just like, mm-mm. There's some things that a mother doesn't want to do. This is one of them. Yeah. No, okay, so we go to the bacon aisle. We went to Giants. We went to Whole Foods. We went to Safeway. What else? And some other store, and they didn't have it. So I did find there is a local like like organic restaurant that is across the street from CVS, and my pharmacist actually told me that they have it there. But no, we're noticing like a lot of weird stuff that's happening. Normally we would be able to get it, but for some odd reason this year there is no pumpkin out here. But there's different things happening for different people. Somebody was telling me they were talking about a fruit that they can't get out in Texas, and I'm like, it was they're like little currants. We have them all the time out here in the East Coast. Like they're always at Whole Foods. They're always at like all these places, even at Costco. But she was talking about that she has to like get them from another state because they don't have them in Texas. And I don't know. I guess I'm noticing it a lot now. Just like I'm noticing that CVS is always late with prescriptions. So when I was talking to them like yesterday, they were saying that my particular one is understaffed, but she's saying as like a whole CVS is understaffed, like as in whole of America, like the whole thing. So they're running behind 2 or 3 days, and I was telling them. I was talking to them. I was like, maybe that you guys should work with the doctors if you know you're going to be behind 2 or 3 days to put, instead of having like 31 days prescription, maybe having 34 or 35. So that way if there is a gap, then the person is not going without medicine, because if certain people have medicine, like for antidepressant or like anxiety or whatever, there can be like a withdrawal and they can go into a spiral depression because they don't have that medicine to help regulate their hormones or whatever in them. And I think it, or like, that's like weird. Like, okay, we're going to give you, 30 days birth control, but we're going to be 3 days late giving you your next one. So, then I was trying to see maybe if I will go to Walmart or Walgreens, and they're saying the same thing. And I'm like, okay, so it's not just me. And then I had a couple other friends from different states that are like, no, like my prescriptions are always coming in late, like the refills. And I'm like, can we have that on the news? Can we have that? Or can we talk about that big blue hole, massive hole, like they don't know what it is in Mexico? Okay, so they found it in 2021, and we're so worried about COVID that we're not doing it. But I was reading articles yesterday, and they're like trying to put different things in this hole to see what it does, where it goes. And I'm like, why aren't we not talking about this on the news? This is pretty cool, like, and scary. So, yes. Yeah, I like to have Kindle feed Loki. Roxy can eat whenever she wants. She doesn't kiss you immediately after feeding. I don't. Okay, thanks, Devil. You know what? I never even thought about just ordering it online. I don't understand why I didn't think about that. I literally order everything online. Okay, yeah, that's Loki. Loki is all about Camp Pumpkin. Roxy does not like it. They're like opposite stuff. They like- and or like I Loki's side eyeing Kendall's tomato plant. Like every year he tries to grow tomatoes, and I'm like, no, Kendall, you need to not grow tomatoes. First of all, it's not that great for adults unless you take the skin and the seeds out. Amazon, yeah, Amazon. It's my Achilles. I have to, like, I hate ordering from them, but I have to because I'm spoiled now and I want everything 2, 3 days. But that's another thing. Has no one else noticed that, like, when even with Prime, you're getting things not at like how you used to? Like, they used to have like same day service or 1 day or 2 days, and it's not like that right now. And we can't even say USPS because most of their packages are delivered through Prime. Okay, I'll try that one, Leslie. So yeah, I'm telling Kendall so that way he can do it, because he even looked up, because he Kendall, we live in Columbia, Maryland. He works in Hagerstown, and Hagerstown is literally a mountain. And I'm like, they're gonna have like the craziest stuff there because certain meats are not sold in Maryland, and that you have to go to Pennsylvania or go, because this is why I like Maryland, because you could throw a quarter and you could be in any other state. So yeah, they're super delayed. Yeah, during COVID, that makes sense. COVID messed up everything, man. I'm saying, like, we still haven't seen the full ramification for that. Um, it messed up everything because I still get where we're like, oh, we'll deliver it same day, and then it'll be like, oh, we're sorry, we'll deliver it from like April this to this, and you're like, wait, what? Only reason why I haven't quit Prime is the Ring of Power and Carnival. So I'm just saying. Do you watch the movies? The last couple, I want to watch. They have one where like there's a woman that gets this dress and she goes to Paris. I want to see that, but I haven't sat down and watched it yet. Because Breakfast at Tiffany's wasn't Tiffany's or whatever wasn't that bad. It got a bad rap, but it was like it was supposed to be not serious and just like a lighthearted movie, and I liked it. It was funny. Um, but I tried some of the original content is really good, like Miss Maisel. So, and I'm sad that that's ending. Everything good is ending right now. So I'm going to hop off and I'm going to start working, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you guys all watch the marathon, because as soon as I'm done with Patreon, that's what I fully plan on doing, is hopping on these different people and just even liking it, even if you're not able to watch it, does so much for that person's channel, especially if they have monetization. It helps YouTube to put them in front of people, and it helps tremendously. So if you are able to just hit like, and if you can't watch it, it helps. Or just comment like, hi, I gotta go. I believe in you or something. It helps the YouTuber out tremendously. Like and always comment. So I will talk to you guys all tomorrow, and I hope everyone has a really good day. Make good choices, and happy sewing. Bye.